What if the news could unite us across our differences? And what's really going on in the halls of power, regardless of who's elected in office? Welcome to the Want to Know weekly newsletter, where we save you time by summarizing important news articles buried by the mainstream, revealing both the darker forces shaping society and the best of human goodness, creativity, and collective power. Here is this week's curated news collection. A growing call for a nuanced scientific discussion on the safety and efficacy of the COVID vaccines is underway. Regardless of where you stand, vaccine injuries are more common than we're told to believe. And the state of Kansas just sued Pfizer for misleading the public on the safety and efficacy of its COVID vaccine in the face of well-documented cases of serious adverse events. At least 1,800 law enforcement officers across the U.S. have been charged with child sex abuse crimes, where 40% of convicted officers avoided prison sentences. Architecture firms are cashing in on the incarceration industry by predicting growing incarceration needs, recommending larger jails to meet those needs, and then winning contracts to design those jails, despite there being no correlation between crime and incarceration rates. And how the IRS leaves tax-evading billionaires and big businesses alone while pursuing criminal penalties for small businesses. And then we've got summaries on the military-industrial complex, from the Pentagon's looming $1 trillion budget, how big tech companies are being awarded multi-billion-dollar contracts to develop AI warfare technology, and how the DoD is using taxpayer money to send high-level military officers to work for some of the Pentagon's top private contractors, effectively placing corporate interests at the heart of U.S. military strategy. Yet it's not all doom and gloom. And it never is. This week's inspiring stories include a cafe in Amsterdam that encourages people to unplug from their devices, reconnect with each other, and help heal the global loneliness crisis. And news on the planetary health diet that's capable of helping people live longer, lowers risk of cancer and disease, and also supports the long-term sustainability of our planet. And now Denmark is leading the way with a massive economic plan to make their food systems more sustainable and healthy for humans and the planet. Check out these news article summaries below for the full stories. And remember, challenging information can paradoxically remind us of the greater good. It is the courage of the people and the love for the common good that brings these injustices to light, fueling open dialogue and constructive action.